Alonza Klopfer and head coach Dana Duckworth. Coach, if you can make an opening statement for us.
Well, the first half of the meet, we were in a position to win a championship. And the second half of the meet, we had some uncharacteristic mistakes. We didn't do some things that we are very capable of doing. And so there was some disappointment in the overall outcome. At the same time, kudos to Luisa Blanco for being stunning and just amazing this evening, really figuring out who she is in competition. And then very proud of our seniors who did an excellent job tonight on their senior night and had career highs or tied their career highs on floor for both of them, closing out strong. As we use this for fuel, it will allow us to get better. It's exciting that we have a bye and then we are in the championship season. And it's going to take everybody honing in on the details and competing under pressure. We went out there, and our goal was to hit under pressure. That is 24 for 24. We really did 18 for 24. So you know exactly where our tents can come back to be a stronger team to get a better outcome. And so there's kind of a bittersweet feeling. It's like we're excited about some things that took place tonight, but we're also disappointed and know we can do better in others, and you use this to get better.
Alonza, your last routine in the regular season in Coleman Coliseum was floor. It was a 9-9, which is a career best. Can you kind of take us through what that felt like?
Yeah, I mean, I was honored to be put in lineup, and I was just ready to go. I've been preparing all this time, and I just did what I do in practice, and it just came. So.
But unlike the balance beam, there were a couple of people who went before you. I mean, obviously a different feeling, but when you were able to just look up and see that score or see your teammates, was there a particular feeling?
I'm sorry, on beam or floor?
On floor. Usually there's nobody before you when you
Gotcha.
Routine,
oh yeah, no, it was good. I was just thriving off of the energy that my teammates were giving me. I can always hear them on the side, and I just stay in my place and use my cues and do what I do every day.
Lexi, another stunning floor routine, a 9.975, the second of the season for you. Same question from Alonza. What was it like to kind of finish out your regular season career like that?
It was definitely an emotional moment for me. I knew I was going to feel it when I finished. And like she said, when you get up and, you go back to your teammates. And, I mean, I'm just so proud of all of them. So to be surrounded by them was just an amazing feeling. And I almost cried. I held it in, but it was definitely an emotional moment.
Lexi's not a crier, just so you know.
All right, with that, we'll open it up. Katie, go ahead.
For Alonza, was it, or I guess for Dana, was it kind of a last-minute decision to put Alonza in the floor lineup? And then for Alonza, if it was, how were you able to lock in mentally to perform that career high floor routine?
So we had 7 women warm up, and when we got to the touch, I felt that Alonza did a great job in warming up, and we had Shania struggle a little bit, and it just seemed absolutely appropriate and the right thing to do. I think everything happens for a reason, and that Alonza was prepared and ready to step in on senior night to go out there and do a beautiful performance and step in for her team.
Yeah, I think I've just done the training, and I've done the numbers in the gym, and I just trusted my training and did what I did, and that's all it was. It was just another routine. So, but I was very honored to be put in the lineup for senior night. So.
All right, Robert.
Coach and players, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Heading into the postseason, it looks like the floor might be a point of emphasis as you guys have only scored more than a 49.3 once this season. What preparation will you guys look to take in the coming weeks?
Well, our preparation will be continuing to work our plyos and our leg strength so that we are ready to go for multiple nights in a row. It's going to be doing what we've been doing, but doing more things on the hard surface to be prepared for those types of landings, and just really trusting that we still have depth and we have more people that can continue to push the lineups, which makes everybody stronger. So we're very optimistic that that is a place where we can really gain some momentum.
Mikey, got a question for us?
Yeah, this is for Dana. the last few weeks, everyone's been really saying that this is a 197 team, and tonight you just put up your fourth straight score of 197 or better in a row. So do you feel that despite tonight's outcome with this 197 score that you've got, do you feel that you have some momentum as you head into the SEC championships in a couple weeks?
Absolutely. I think what's beautiful about what we know about this team is that we still haven't done 24 for 24 to the very best of what we are capable of doing. And that is what we're striving for. You know, you have to be mentally tough. You have to be competitively ready. We've talked a lot this week about poise and confidence and competitive greatness, and that is the peak of the season. I think that we do a really smart job in how we peak our team. And the nice thing is there's still a lot more in the tank, and we have the opportunity to execute to the finest, and the best that they can do.
Katie, go ahead.
For Lexi, or I guess really for both seniors, now that the regular season is over, just how thankful were y'all to get to compete this season after how last season was cut so abruptly, and then just all the craziness of this year?
I mean, it's an amazing opportunity, and really just shout out to our staff and, our athletic trainer, Monica. She's really been holding us together and taking over this whole COVID thing. So, I mean, without her, it literally would not be possible. But, it is an opportunity every day to come into the gym and do what we love because, like you said, it got stripped from us last year. And sometimes you don't know what you have till it's gone. So it's definitely, we take it in every day, and we're super blessed.
Yeah, definitely good to have that perspective and the bigger picture kind of view and just embrace every day because it's not going to be like this forever. So,
Robert?
This is for Lexi and Alonza. How nice is it to know that you guys are still able to compete in Coleman one more time this season, or two more times?
That is an amazing feeling. We actually got to do that our freshman year, and I think as freshmen we didn't really know how important it was. So I think as a senior we're a little more excited than we were that time. So I'm excited to be back in here with our fans and with our team one more time.
definitely true. I think thinking back to freshman year, I didn't realize how much of a privilege it was to be back in Coleman for regionals. So definitely awesome.
Ike, anything?
Yeah, this one's also for Lexi and Alonza. And I understand this was your senior night, and it's not going to be exactly the same when you come back here for regionals in April. But is that mindset going to be the same? That mindset of this is probably going to be the last time I'm going to have the opportunity to compete in front of the home crowd, something along those lines. Is that going to be the same as you head into the postseason?
I think that just as a senior mindset, that every routine we do, or just even any mindset, every team we do, we treat it like it's our last. Because, I mean, really, you don't know when it is going to be your last. So we've been treating it like it's our last routine every year, every one that we do. So it'll be special, but we'll be treating it the same.
Yeah, we always, bring our own energy through the team, and that's what we're going to do at regionals, exactly like what we've been doing. So,
Robert?
Coach, can you speak to how next Friday you guys won't compete? You guys will have, I guess, a Friday off for to prepare for the SECs. How that will help help you guys have a fresh mentality and for the SECs and help the body to take a rest.
Well, the buys are extremely beneficial because we can come back to the basics. And sometimes the hardest thing when you're just in routine mode is you lose some of the basics. And so what will happen is we don't look at it as like a week off and we're going to get all this rest. It's actually a working week that allows us to do some very fine detail work so that we can even be better when we get, back to the competition. The thing that I've just really seen, especially led by Alonza and Lexi, is an attention to detail, and they're hungry. They're hungry for more. They're hungry for success. I think that the fact that season had been taken from them and we were on a great path last season, they have been tremendous leaders, and more so than even vocally, just in their actions. And so this work week will be about more landings, more handstands, more attention to detail, better form, because this is a great team. I think we were good tonight. We weren't great. And our goal is to be great. Our goal is to be at the national championship. So I'm hoping that their mindset for regionals is we're on a mission. We are here to do what we need to do, and let's just forge ahead so that we can get to Fort Worth.